Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. Before we begin, I feel compelled to tell you that this video may demonstrate a lack of open-mindedness on the part of those who are XRP fans or, better yet, haters of these two digital currencies. This is the only way you should hear it. This video is going to be very optimistic on these two digital assets, so you might want to skip it. Coincidentally, this is the 1000th video I've uploaded to YouTube, and as we can see here today, February 16, 2020, it's going to be one of the more bullish ones. Investors should be worried about the spread of false information, FUD, through sponsored publications claiming that Jupiter Asset Management dumped 2.5 million and XRP. I find these headlines amusing because they clearly want to instill fear and terror in the market of holders. A lot of digging was done. I dug more and discovered that compliance difficulties in Ireland were the sole cause for the sale of their 2.5 million XRP, which isn't a huge amount when considering the total market value of XRP. Actually, the compliance department in Jupiter Islands, Ireland, discovered a regulatory misalignment and desired to associate XRP with their existing interactions with gold and silver. But it wasn't compliant, they discovered. This is in contrast to crypto-friendly countries like Germany and the UK, where such products are available and used successfully. And Ireland, they are still in the process of figuring it out. Thus, they first jumped the gun. They lost $800 on the sale. However, the European Union had this issue. So it's not simply issues with compliance with the SEC in my home state of the US, there are issues inside the European Union as a whole. When it comes to international conformity, we aren't there yet. This further proves that the rest of the EU should follow the lead of the UK and Germany. Plus, the EU and its member states require a uniform regulatory framework. I don't mean to downplay the United States, I think you all are aware that we have our share of challenges. But before everyone gets on board, there was the XRP issue, or maybe it was because they were once positive on XRP but are now worried about losing their investment in it. No, that is completely incorrect. After Jupiter Asset Management examined the XRP associated with this fund in greater detail, they discovered that it did not meet compliance standards. They need to address the identified issue. In the future, I think they will reinvest in XRP and associate it with appropriate entertainment. Now I'll examine Stellar's activities. They have 44 devs and 633 commits, and we know that WA represents real-world assets. Compared to other chains, the Stellar chain has more, in light of the fact that the BRICS nations have amassed a combined $45 trillion in investable wealth, the distributed ledger technology, DLT, that underpins all of this, and the fact that Bitcoin, the greatest distractor, according to Franklin Templeton's CEO. So, where do you see this going from here? In the video's last segment, we'll discuss the reasons behind my excessive bullishness on XRP and Xlm, as well as the potential price peaks that can be achieved given our current understanding of these assets' shortcomings. There is truth to this, we didn't simply make this up. We will not engage in conjecture, but rather share our knowledge as we approach the upgrade at the Sorbonne, which is just 4 days away, and the solar band is approaching quickly. The validators vote on moving to Protocol 20, launching Stellar mainnet smart contracts. The World Bank reportedly recognized Ripple's native currency, XRP, as a stable coin, and some influential people aren't buying into this, so I'd like to address that and the new stable coin information around XRP. Sean McBride was the former director of Ripple. The fact that XRP will always be tethered to the US dollar is optimistic. Explain why. Pegging it to $1 is not required. Although there are stable coins that are tied to the dollar, it doesn't imply that their price needs to be exactly equal to the US dollar. Whether the price of Ripple is $12.34 or $5,000, the partnerships and associations associated with Ripple will remain constant, and the machinery will remain stable, if the coin is stable. What Stellar is up to is also known to us. We have produced multiple videos. Banking institutions in the United States, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, Canada, Egypt, and the Middle East are among the more than 300 that make up the Federal Reserve, World Bank, and other affiliated organizations. We recently heard about BlackRock, which employs some former Ripple employees. What does this mean? We overheard BlackRock CEO Larry Fink praising tokenization, cross-border settlement, lightning-fast processing, and the ability to settle in real time. While he was speaking, I shared my thoughts on distributed ledger technology, Ripple, XRP, PL, and other similar projects. We have 33 relationships and associations associated with Ripple and XRP, much like we saw with XLM. And you really believe that, in a future where tokenization is the last stage of everything, we will be stuck at 50 cents to $1? The two most prominent and effective blockchain platforms at the moment, Ripple and Stellar, are ideal for making this a reality. That being said, it's quite acceptable if you have strong feelings about XRP. I, and many others, will be pleased to purchase your back once we see the direction this is taking. So that's my current knowledge with you. It would mean a lot if you could hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, and leave a comment. Muchas gracias, depart.